Okay, we have gone online. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Mangalam University. Today is a beautiful day with a beautiful rainy season, and we are here to kick off yet another webinar. May I introduce to you the moderator for the day, Dr. Parminder Kaur. She's the moderator for the day. She is an assistant professor with School of Education, and she will be taking over from here. Ma'am, over to you.
Thank you, ma'am, for such a nice introduction. A very good morning, a Saturday morning, in fact, to all of you. I, Ms. Parminder Kaur, Assistant Professor, School of Education, KR Mangalam University, feels immensely proud and grateful to welcome you all to this webinar today, Campus Life at KR Mangalam University, a way to holistic development. I am sure it will be a great learning experience, exploratory experience as well for all of you. And also the weather is in our favor today to make this experience better. I, along with my team, Dr. Tanya Gupta, Dean SOED, the School of Education Department, is the speaker of the event. I being the moderator, Dr. Kanchan, the presenter of the event, and Ms. Jyoti, the webinar coordinator. I welcome you all and wish you a blissful morning. So I'm opening the floor by discussing the intention of the webinar today. Our clear intention is the depiction of campus life at KR Mangalam University. And we are glancing at the universities, the USPs, all the happenings, academics, non-academics, and we are here to address all your queries and concerns in the best possible way. We welcome your reflections and questions as well. I want to begin the deliberation on the campus life. It is something that is very dear to everyone. Everyone during their entire school life admires and aspires to be at university campus. As school kids, everyone, I'm sure, has been certain fascinations about campus life. Probably you may all agree to this. Even I also had certain apprehensions and imaginations at the life at campus. I'm sure today's webinar will take you to the journey of KR Mangalam University and life at campus here, catering to the holistic development. Now, I invite our team member, one of the human asset of the university, Dean SOED, Dr. Tanya Gupta, to provide a brief overview to the participants, unfolding the vision, mission, academics, and non-academics endeavors at the university for your further understanding. Ma'am, would you like to orient our participants on the same?
Thank you, Ms. Parminder. Good morning, everyone. It's so wonderful to be back once again in this webinar series. Thank you at the outset, Ms. Jyoti Sarawat, who is our webinar coordinator at KR Mangalam University. I'm extremely happy to be, be a part of another webinar on such a wonderful topic that she has given us to speak, because it comes straight from our lived experiences. And what could be better when one has to talk to the students? The day from tomorrow is very special for our students who have just given their class 12 board exams. You have the CUET coming up for the next 3 days. Firstly, at the outset, let me wish you all the very best on behalf of KR Mangalam University. And we really hope that you come out with flying colors. Success means very different to the young generation. Let's try to understand what makes one successful in life. And through this webinar, I really hope that you will have your questions answered, that how at KR Mangalam University, we are focused and we are working on making each and every student at our university a successful human being, a successful professional, and lead a meaningful and a happy life. That is what we are looking at our university. So thank you once again. Yeah.
It was a wonderful introduction, ma'am. Having said that, ma'am, we would like to focus on the catchword today, the holistic development. Ma'am, would you further like to elaborate on the holistic development and how our university envision it through its academic and non-academic endeavors.
Yes, thank you. And I hope my screen is visible to you. I have a brief presentation that I have brought for the students. Yeah, so let me, introduce our university to you. And as Ms. Parminder, you have raised a question, which is also the theme of this webinar today, that what is really holistic development? So first of all, it would be good that if, you get to know us. KR Mangalam University confers its degrees under the Section 2F of the UGC Act 1956. And the group is committed to excellence, committed to the cause of education, right from K-12 to university level. And here, we offer you a complete world of education. And you can see that the motto by which we regulate ourselves, we commit ourselves as a university is that for us, the mission, our vision is to empower the youth, because the youth are the present and the future of any country. And therefore, if the youth are empowered, then the nation gets empowered. So with this, the university has, a vision to be an internationally recognized institution of higher learning, where we can foster excellence. We have our standards, we have our benchmarks, and we do not compromise on those. So we want to excel as an educational institute to provide our students a vast exposure of interdisciplinary education, foster research and innovation in them. And besides this, very important, something which walks through your life is to be a very socially responsible person. So this is also envisioned that through our holistic experiences that we will provide you at our university, we want to prepare you as a socially responsible, lifelong learner who contributes to nation building. And for this, we have, given ourselves, we are on a mission. We have given ourselves some statements which become our underpinnings. They become our way of functioning at the university. All of us, right from the management to the leadership, to our teachers, all of us are working day in and out to give you excellence. And how do we give that? We want you to be employable and get gainful employment, become entrepreneurships. We want to give you the best pedagogy, which integrates technology, give you a stimulating environment of research, foster an outcome-based education where once you complete a program from the university, you have those graduate attributes to serve the nation, to be employable, to do well. Besides that, we cannot do it alone. So we are on a mission to collaborate with premier universities across the globe, research centers, industries, and professional bodies, so that we bring everything for you here at our campus. And we are not just doing this for pedagogy, for teaching. We are doing this collaboration for research, for innovation, for community outreach. And besides that, we want each one of our students to become leaders, and not leaders of tomorrow. We believe in leaders of today. So each one of you has, how do you get empowered? is when you have that leadership quality, when you can take your informed decisions and coupled with ethical values and responsibility, you move ahead in your lives. And all this gets the power that we get to drive this vision and mission of our university is through our leadership. Our Honorable Chancellor of the university, Professor Dinesh Singh, who was the former Vice Chancellor of Delhi University and is a highly distinguished educationist, awarded the Padma Shri in 2014, which you know is one of the highest civilian awards of the government of India. Our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor C.S. Dubey, who is a professor of Earth and Environmental Sciences, a result-oriented leader with over 37 years of experience, and he has been in lead roles at the Delhi University. Our very dedicated and committed Pro-Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Pushpalata Tripathi, who holds a PhD in genetics from University of Delhi, and she is a researcher par excellence who has published over 61 papers in prestigious journals. She's been the former Pro-Vice Chancellor of Guru Gobind Singh Indraprasth University. Professor Dr. Krishan Lal, who holds the C.V. Raman Chair, Professor of Physics. He's one of the top Indian scientists and former Director CSIR, the National Physics Laboratory, and President Indian National Science Academy, AASSA. Dr. Mehraj Uddin Mir, who is Motilal Nehru Chair Professor. He was the former Vice Chancellor at the Central University of Kashmir and is the academic consultant at Sindhu Central University, Professor of Criminal Law, and he's an expert consultant in academic and legal spheres. Professor Dr. N.K. Chadha, who is the Professor Emeritus, and he has been formerly the Professor Head at the Department of Psychology, University of Delhi, and he has been the Chairman of the Board of Research Studies in Humanities and Social Sciences, University of Delhi. So, dear friends, with such a committed and dynamic leadership, you can understand how the mission and the vision flows into our daily lives with a top-down approach. And how do we foster this through our schools? So we have 11 schools at our university. You can see them on the screen. Any discipline you wish to pursue, we have it here at KR Mangalam University. We are offering presently over 70 programs at the UG PG level and at the PhD level. And I'm so proud that our university has been ranked #1 in Haryana, #5 in North India, number 22 all over India by the Business World Ranking 2022 as the best private engineering colleges and universities, and the best private law colleges and universities ranking, the legal ranking 2022. We are #2 at Haryana, #5 in North India, and #21 in all over India. And we are ranked #5 as a private multidisciplinary university in the North Zone Delhi NCR by the Week ranking 2023. And we focus on having children from diverse backgrounds, and for making education accessible to you, we have scholarships. So these are small initiatives that are flowing from our management and from our leadership to ensure that every child gets exposure, gets a better life, and gets a better access to education. So we have study loans and scholarships for super achievers, sports-based scholarships, scholarships for children from the defense background, faculty staff board concessions, and also Those who score exemplary well in the CUET, JEE, CAT, MAT, and other competitive exams, there are lucrative scholarships for you as well. And also for our alumni who want to pursue higher courses, higher education courses from our university. So these are few things, that our university is focusing. And I would also like to, I'm so proud to share here with you that under the Sustainable Institutions of India Green Rankings 2023, in pursuit of excellence towards practicing sustainable education, we have been given a diamond institutional band category. That is, we've got a A+ grade. This is a world institutional ranking, which also shows our commitment to the global agendas of sustainable development and how we are succeeding with our children, with our faculty for this endeavor. So this is a brief overview, Parminder, I had to give to our participants about KR Mangalam University. Yeah.
That was a well articulated and quite elaborative overview, highlighting all the key areas of the university, ma'am. Connecting the strand from the university overview you just gave, the target group is the youth, not for only their own individual development, but for the institutional and the national development as well. They require numerous skills to sustain in these centuries. So the key curiosity now is the 21st century skills, how the university is focusing and what are the mechanisms these are fostered in our students. And I'm sure the participants will be looking forward to hear on these 21st century skills and how these are being facilitated at our campuses.
Yeah, that's a very nice question, Parminder, because, as in the beginning, you mentioned that campus life is so very important, and you just brought out a very important aspect of the 21st century skills. When I was at, school, and when I used to play sports, I used to be into academics. I had my own times of enjoyment. I had my own times of study. But when I came to the university, I was not having really a campus life. For us in those times, campus meant just academics and the library. And once the classes get over, pick up the university special and get back home. And then, and we did not even have semester systems in those times. We had these annual systems. So it was a very monotonous way of going to the college, and how, the 3 years got over, just attending classes and then giving examinations. So that was a routine. I do not think that I really got a holistic exposure. Well, life was simple also at that time. If I compare, it wasn't so competitive as it is today. And because our children are a part of this competitive world, and we do talk of success, we do talk of excellence. So it becomes our duty as a university that every child who is there with us, every youth, if I would say, is there with us, we have to provide an environment. It becomes our responsibility. We give them a very enriched campus life. So we are focused on the holistic development, as you mentioned. And there are a lot many higher education institutions around, and everybody is doing the same. It's just not that we are doing it. All of us are focused on holistic. But then what puts us different is something which I would be speaking today. So when we say holistic, or a simpler word is when we say all round, it means the student should develop in terms of physical vitality, the physical well-being, and overall well-being of the child. And then the intellectual development, which enhances the knowledge power of the student. They're able to, do a lot of critical thinking. They're able to do a lot of problem solving. They're able to take up challenges. They're able to ask questions. They are able to investigate. So all these things, come through the intellectual development. These are components of intellectual development. And then the third is the emotional development. It's very important to be balanced in your behavior. There's no fun having knowledge when you cannot balance your emotions well. When and how one has to talk to people, how one has to manage one's own, feelings and emotions. And believe me that today, in today's world, to survive and to do well, it's more important to be emotionally balanced and mature and articulate things very well. It's more important than even being knowledgeable. So how do we do this in our campus? And yes, socialization. The more you learn to socialize, the more confident you become. So socializing and developing ethical values, all these components focus, holistic development. And anyone who has these, is just not about a piece of paper called a degree and moving out after 3 years or 4 years from the university system. It's holistic is we want our students to learn the skill of learning. This is the most important skill, that how you have to constantly learn, you have to unlearn, and you have to relearn. It's never final. Okay. And it never ends. And we all have potentials. What I knew of myself as an individual when I was in class 10, I got to know that I could do a lot of things better when I came into the graduation level. There are certain skills which I developed, after I became a teacher. So I keep unlocking my potential throughout, but there was no guidance as such to us when we were in our years of schooling and at the university system. So we have to help our children unlock their potential, and all this is important, for the 21st century. In fact, I also happen to have this slide with me because we tune into the same idea. The 21st century is a time where every person has to, have critical thinking, is able to make arguments, is able to make connections, is able to reason, is able to face the real-time problems of the world, and just not be somebody who identifies problems, but it's somebody who solves the problems. So critical thinking. And then we have to be good citizens. We have to be responsible. We have to address to our community issues. We have to address to our national and global issues. Very important is to have a growth mindset. I want to improve. I can always do it better. This is not the final way. So being resilient, always wanting to learn and grow. And then everything comes to a standstill when you cannot communicate yourself well. You know the best of things. You've learned the best of things, but you cannot convey to the person on the other end that what you want to convey, why are you conveying? The audience doesn't know it. It doesn't connect. Then communication is something very important. And then one has to be creative. One has to keep learning how to design solutions and explore perspectives of the same thing. And we have to all learn to work as team and collaborate. We may be wonderfully doing things independently, but there has to be a shared purpose. Like here at the university, we are collaborating. All of us are collaborating towards, the student success, but areas where we feel that we do not have that kind of, edge, we are collaborating with other universities. So that is something which is very important, because what is the purpose? The purpose is to give an excellent environment. So the 21st century skills are something which are very, very important. And keeping these 21st century skills in mind, we have to promote an environment that is holistic. I hope I could answer to your question, Parminder.
Yes, ma'am, definitely. Very well portrayed and articulated. Now, I wanted what curiosity is that we all know the basis of any individual, institutional, and national development is the survival, sustenance, is the value system. That is the basis of anyone's survival and sustenance. Now, I want you to shed some light on the next concern is the core values that are being delivered and worked upon at KR Mangalam University. Ma'am, I would like to elaborate, I would like you to elaborate on the core values that the university sustains and how it is inculcated through various mechanisms among our students.
Yeah. So values are universal, and I believe, as a teacher, I believe that values can never be taught. You cannot make students sit in a classroom. You cannot do a lecturing on respect, be positive, be innovative. Come on, be a committed person. You can't do substandard work. You have to be excellent. I don't think values can be really taught. Values have to be caught, and they have to be practiced. They have to be lived. So if we want our youth to develop these core values, which I've just brought it out on the screen also, as you can see, these are 5 core values at KR Mangalam University. These core values are something that governs every person in our university, even if it is a bhaiya, safai karamchari bhaiya, or it is our didi who is helping us out at the pantry, or who's helping out with us for housekeeping or other tasks, or it is our administrative department, it is our faculty. All of us are practicing these values. These are our guiding, our living values. And when our students see us doing this, they epitomize. They want to become like us, and they want to bring it in their lives too. So the environment, the entire framework in the university is built in through our policies, through our practices, through our experiential learning that I will, come little later, how we are doing this day and day out to develop respect for life, respect for resources, respect for whatever we have today in our lives. We must respect everything. So this is something and respect for individual differences. All of us are different and unique. So this is one core value where all our stakeholders have an opportunity to express themselves freely, to give us a feedback, which becomes more like a feed forward for us to keep improving ourselves. And then positivity. It is always so easy to sulk. It is always so easy to be on the other side of being negative, or towering every little thing as a problem. But there's always a solution to everything. And one can do it by seeing the half glass filled and not the half glass empty. In fact, one should be thankful that one has a glass. So positivity is something very, very important in everything. And innovations, to bring in innovations, to keep creating something new. Whatever you do, whatever little thing you do, whatever thing we are doing, do it with commitment. If today I sit, before an audience of young participants, and I'm here to speak to you about KR Mangalam and how we are fostering holistic development, I have taken it as a commitment that I want to give you everything here through this platform, that what we are doing for our children. So for every little task that one has to do, each one of us has to be committed. Without commitment, we cannot succeed. That's a very basic value. And then when all these things flow, you automatically start driving towards being excellent in your functioning. So excellent is, I'm not going to accept something which is substandard, mediocre, of low quality. I want to establish a benchmark for myself. I want to take it up there. That has to be the strength of every youth. I don't want to just do it just because I'm in it. I want to do it to the best. So these are our core values, which we fostered through our campus life in our students and the rest of the stakeholders. Yeah. You would
I
like
just
to add?
wanted to add.
Sir,
I just wanted to.
a part
Yeah,
of
I
the
just wanted to. Yeah,
yeah,
I just wanted to add to the very first core value which you were talking about.
yeah,
Respect. Yes, respect is significant. And at KRMU, we are a family of diverse group from different states, different domains, different academic backgrounds, different social backgrounds. This is what we foster and equate among not only the students, even the staff members, even the ground staff, even the administrative staff. We have a culture of respect. And this is most significant for any family. And this
yes,
being an educational institution, so we are keeping it as the ground, the most significant value, the respect. Second, I want to reflect on the optimism. Yes, we are at the institution working at various levels. There will be challenges, there will be hardships, but I personally, what I have seen and what I have perceived from my uh, leaders and bosses is to keep a smile on the face all the time. So, yes, challenges will be there. So, look at the positives, negatives will be it should not be overlooked, they will be catered. So
yeah,
yes, the life is full of positives and negatives, but optimism is what I feel it is a core strength. And we are also orienting our students towards optimism and practice. And this is what we say is we are not only preaching optimism, we are practicing it. And when the students are seeing the stakeholders, either the leadership or the management or the other staff, that they are very optimistic in the very challenging situations, the students themselves they develop this attitude of optimism. And I think this is what we cater to. So there are a lot of things I want to speak, but I think ma'am has very well elaborated on this. So definitely ma'am, you have really touched the core of the KRMU University. So values here are preached, uh, they are not preached most of the times, and but they are also practiced. And this is not only among the students; these are among all the stakeholders present at the university. After the elaborative discussion on holistic development, 21st century skills, and the core value of the university, now, yes, the exposure at the KR Mangalam University is immense, full of opportunities, freedom, flexibility, facilitating overall personality development of all the stakeholders. Coming to my next concern is the academic endeavors at KR Mangalam University. Next, I must be sure the participants wants to know about the curriculum structure, how it is aligned with the new education policy 2020, and how we cater to the talk of the educational town, the constructivism, how we practice this. Would you like to throw some light and enlighten our participants on this?
yeah. So that's the basic. Actually, every person who wants to be at a university, the foremost thing one looks for is academics, because it's the academics that are the backbone. If I would say, they're the backbone of any higher education institution. So you know uh, we have the National Education Policy 2020, and now the policy is being successfully implemented. In the beginning, I said that the university is recognized by UGC, which is the University Grants Commission. Therefore, any mandate by the University Grants Commission, which is the apex body in our country to maintain quality in higher education and maintain the standards, whatever it would, put it in black and white, in writing, it would notify, it gets implemented here at our university. Now, What makes us different as a university in our academics is we involve our stakeholders. And when I say stakeholders, it means our students, our alumni, the subject experts whom we are associated from renowned universities and from the industry, professors of practice. We have so many people who are our stakeholders, our employers, and the alumni who have graduated and who have moved into very good positions, and our parents. So our academics spells out, the academics that one would see today on our website in the form of our course structures or in the form of our program handbooks is a year-long effort. So whatever we have to implement next year, it is already in process of our thought process, in our planning process today. And therefore, whatever we are giving to you today has already been planned 1 year back. Now, what do I mean by this is that when the stakeholders come back with their feedbacks, whatever new things are coming across, in the environment, whether they are issues, whether they are something new, like you have the technology coming in, you have artificial intelligence coming in. We are talking of industrial 5.0 today, where we are speaking that is so important to build the emotional and the social skills of the students. It's just not about technology. So we have mechanisms here where we take feedbacks from our students. We also have a practice here that we ask our students their dream jobs, where they want to see themselves. And besides that, our faculty in various schools is also creating a database of the kind of jobs that are available in the market, what are the skills that are required. And this is how we keep updating our curriculum to give the best, and the best in comparison to the contemporary universities. It's just not benchmarked to 3-4 universities around us or at the global level. It is also what makes us special is what you want. And this is also the heart of the NEP 2020, which says it has to be student-centric. It has to be student-governed. We have to ask the student what they want. We have to refine ourselves from our mistakes. If something did not work, let's change it today. So you'll be happy to know that we have at our university, where we have more than 70 academic programs, we have implemented NEP 2020 from this year onwards in 22 programs. And all our programs are undergoing some changes, which are mandatory changes for all schools. Like, it's just not about studying core or elective courses. It is to study about the Indian knowledge systems. It is to study about vocational courses, to take up value addition courses, which will help you to better placements, personality development programs, entrepreneurship, and focusing on service learning, community work, research projects, interdisciplinary projects, field projects, internships, both paid and unpaid, and exchange programs. All these have been embedded in our academics. And through our academics, through all these subjects, we want our children, and this is there through our curriculum. Our teachers are actually doing this by seeing that how cross-cutting issues, whether they are gender issues or they're environmental issues, or they're related to professional ethics, or they are related to global concerns like sustainable development goals. All these are embedded in our curriculum through a proper credit-based system. We have also implemented a holistic and multidisciplinary education where we are giving you an innovative curriculum that is focused on employability, skills, and entrepreneurship, and makes you ready for the job market. Technology in education is a big change. Our teachers are not only teaching in classrooms or in labs or in the field, but there is also your own time learning where we have our own customized learning management system, the KRMU Moodle, which gives you exposure to the 4-quadrant approach of teaching learning, that is visual learning, and then through some worksheets and engaged discussion forums and submission of your assignments, video lectures, and lots of hands-on activities being put there. So that is one. And with the NEP 2020 now, which says that students can take multiple entry and multiple exit options. For whatsoever reasons, I may not be able, or I may not want to complete, the kind of degree which was customized for all of us. Like when I was in school, I'm from background of economics, so I had a 3 years BA economics honors, and I had to do those 3 years of all the subjects, and I studied nothing beyond economics. But today with this multidisciplinary, at our university, we have the majors and the minors. You can even study any other subject or any other minor and take your major degree with that minor certification. So you can be a majors in physics, but you can have a minors in mathematics as well. And there is a lot of STEM and STEAM integration where our students from the sciences are taking and given opportunities to our curriculum to pursue courses of the humanities. And our humanities students are taking up courses which are mathematical and scientific in approach. So that is how we are making it multidisciplinary. And with the NEP 2020, now from these 22 programs that I have mentioned, the students have multiple entry exit option where they can take a certificate after completing 1 year, and a diploma after 2 years of study, a bachelor's after completing 3 years, and a bachelor's honors with research after completing 4 years. So we have introduced this, and you can visit our website to see how well our curriculum is designed. Secondly, as I mentioned, we have gone completely, developed a very robust system of e-learning, I've already mentioned. And we are also exploring the use of new technologies here, such as the virtual and augmented reality to enhance the learning experience of our students. We are committed towards creating an inclusive and diverse learning environment, and our curriculum, our pedagogy, our activities, our extension services, the way we talk to each other, that is the language, all of this is focused to welcome everyone and respect everyone. As I said, that was a core value. So you cannot actually respect anyone if you're not addressing and acknowledging diversity. So all this is a part of our academics as well. And there are courses, there are practical field projects and research engagements where our students are researching. They're coming out with very good field projects and case studies and multidisciplinary research projects. They're coming out with publications. They're incubating ideas and startups through our entrepreneurship and incubation center. And we are doing all this by ourselves, and with the institutions we have collaborated under the Memorandum of Understanding, better known as the MOUs. And again, through our MOUs, we have this internationalization. This is also something new, that we are enhancing opportunities for our students to go for student exchange programs abroad. We are collaborating with our international partners so that our children here at the university learn about different cultures and perspectives, and they can make the best use of professors who are in international universities for learning of their core, their elective courses, as well as anything that is new in their field. So this is, what I wanted to talk about the NEP, and we are also focusing on the physical development of our students. So in fact, Parminder, maybe
Yeah,
you also,
I,
you're a young and a dynamic uh, uh, professor here at our university. I'm sure you've also seen how our students are engaged into physical development. Would you like to add something here? Because I've been speaking since long now. Yeah.
definitely, ma'am. It is quite good to acknowledge that the academic endeavors at the university are aligned well to all, not only to the national agendas, but to the global educational agendas as well. I'm
Mhm.
sure it is an eye opener for our young participants out here.
Yeah.
Academics are aligned to the national education policy, sustainable development, global goals. So, one thing I wanted to just point out is academics and non-academics is the two side of a same coin. None of them can't be overlooked, but must be equally treated and facilitated in the educational institutions. Now, though
Exactly.
you started and the participants must be curious about it, that what is beyond academics. Now, having a very good elaborative discussions on academics. So, what is the
Mhm.
asset value of non-academics? What is there beyond academics at our university? The clubs, the events, the sports events. I am sure we are excelling on non-academics as well, but I want you to orient our participants on this.
Yeah, so we, very rightly said that life is just not about academics, and let me also not say it is beyond academics. It is so post-scholastic, because uh, we say a healthy mind resides in a healthy body. So it's just not being in a classroom and sitting and taking lectures. It's embedded on our timetables that students have exposures to, club activities, to cell activities, and we have students, we have teams. I mean, our students are representing at the state, national level. Of course, we need to touch to the international level as well. But yes, somewhere we have started, and we have coaches on campus for various sports. And sometimes, students have this query, अगर हम खेलेंगे तो फिर हमारा attendance कैसे लगेगा, how will we miss out on, I mean, we'll miss out on our academics, how do we manage that? So it is just to do away that you do not have those clashes in academics, and then you want to play and you want to pursue some kind of other uh, you know activities like performing arts or theater or dance or music or robotics, so all those things. So these are very well structured on our timetable. This is nothing like a mess. So if you want to do something beyond the college hours, it is available. You can play these sports, you can participate in these things in your free periods when you do not have lectures. But besides that, because our focus, as I said, is for every student. So it is, we have committed ourselves to the Fit India campaign of the Honorable Prime Minister of India. And this is also mandated by the UGC. So sports is a way of life, and every student is, we encourage. I use the word encourages because we keep telling students, but there are so many students who say, I don't like to play sports, but you should play sports. So every student, each one of us wants our students to pursue at least one sport. So we have huge playgrounds here, and we have a recreation center. You want indoor sports, we have that. We have a complete, the student welfare section has created a complete recreation center for the students. In fact, it's never free. It's always occupied by some students or the other, which shows that that's one of the favorite spots at our campus, besides the cafeteria, which is one space where you find the students. But yes, we have coaches on campus, and pursue your sports life here with us. And besides that, we have very active clubs. You're good at literary, so we have a literary club. You want to go in for we have a MUN, which is Model United Nations. We have an NSS. If you are interested in community service, we have an NSS. We have robotics. We have eYantra. We have a computer society. We have the Red Cross Society. You're good at dancing. You're good at singing. We have the cultural club. There are many, many more. In fact, for design, if you want to go for design, for architecture, for fashion, for photography, for media. So there are numerous clubs. offered. And it's not that, you come into this club in 1 year and then you graduate with the same club. Opportunities are given for you to keep changing your clubs every year, so that by the time you graduate from the university, you have a good experience across a spectrum of clubs and societies. We have an annual event. The most awaited annual event for our university students is the Rendezvous, which is a mega event which spans from 3 to 5 days. Star attractions and the freshers, and very soon now, after 3 days, we are hosting our farewell for our outgoing class of 2023. So these are mega events. We have sports events like Sportopia and many, many more events. And we also organize a lot of inter-university competitions. In fact, over the last 2.5 years, our university, our schools, our clubs are organizing every semester around, about 30 to 35 inter-university competitions. So why are we doing that? It's not just that we have participants from outside. We are providing opportunity to our students all free of cost to register at least one minimum activity. Now, the focus is that we want you to explore and unleash your potential. So whatever you're good at, participate in minimum one. And of course, there is no maximum. If there are 33 organized, participate in all 33. We'll be more than happy. So this kind of a exposure is also something very unique that we are giving here at our university. And coming into experiential learning, which is also so very important. So connecting the lab to the land, giving you hands-on learning, giving you experiential learning, ample time to experiment, to hypothesize, to validate your findings, and nothing is just in classroom. Practice it, experience it, and prove it. So you can see these are a few glimpses from different schools like fashion technology, from the School of Engineering, from the School of Pharmacy, and basic and applied sciences. You can see from the School of Hotel Management, from the School of Law, they're doing mooting. In the center, there's an image where students are accustomed to compulsory yoga and meditation center, because when you are amidst a lot of life challenges, you need to be peaceful. So we have a yoga and a meditation center. And we have a lot of psychologists and counselors, senior challenges. So that's how we give you an experiential learning. Besides that, I want to also share, it's a proud moment that our students, just a few days back, they were invited to the CBI Diamond Jubilee celebrations where the Honorable Prime Minister had addressed, and our students, along with the Assistant Dean Student Welfare, and this happened because of our Honorable Vice Chancellor, that our students met the Honorable Prime Minister. You'll also be happy to know that we have centers of excellence like Center of Excellence for Artificial Intelligence and Center of Excellence for Sustainable Development. So they're all doing commendable work. And we, organized SOC Youth Forum, where our students participated along with our faculty on how the youth can help in advancement of the Sustainable Development Goals. So we are having all these exposures that are being given to our students, and these are our unique experiences, if I would say. I also bring to you here, an image. It's a beautiful picture of our students of School of Agricultural Sciences. We have a beautiful organic farming land behind, and our students work. So it's so experiential. This is so wonderful. I couldn't, resist myself from capturing these moments and putting on screen for our participants. And a lot of excursions and visits. So this is from the School of Architecture, the photography walk. So it's fun time enjoying and learning. And just one more thing, like a fashion portfolio workshop, I could bring some glimpses. So these industry experts are coming in, and such workshops are also organized. This is something which I bring to you from our School of Media, Journalism, and SJMC, so Mass Communication School. And you can see how the experts are there to guide the students, and how the students are also getting a hands-on lab exposure. Extension activities, as I mentioned, the community connect is very important. This is also making our learning experiential. We have over 140 MOUs. I had mentioned these are national and international. You'll be happy to know that with the district commissioner of Gurugram, we have been given this task and we have signed a formal MOU where we have immersed ourselves as a university into 5 nearby villages where we keep regularly, all our schools are doing extension activities. So the humane face, the community connect only comes through extension activities where you go down to the field, you see the realities, you do projects, you identify problems and you try to solve them. Now, this picture I especially felt that I should show to our students is just not that we are moving to the community is also moving into our campus. So, we have this, I would keep the confidentiality of the school. This is a nearby school in a village here. And, our children identified that there is no access to computer system, internet facilities. And it came from the parents, from the panchayat, that we want our students to be prepared for class, entrance exams and, develop their skills in mathematics and sciences. So what could we do? So we associated and we said, if we cannot go down and access their computers, we bring the children to our campus. And you can see there is no teacher who is helping out these students. It's a completely guidance, a buddy system going on between a college student and the students from the school. So this is also experiential learning. You're not only developing your skills, you're developing your communication, you're developing your confidence, and side by side, you're also doing something so good where you're helping the community. Another important feature is, is the mentor-mentee system at our university, where every student has a designated mentor. And for me, mentor, if I have to define a mentor is a second parent, a parent away from home. So everything, right from your academic problems or your vocational issues, your personal issues, you have any structural issues in the campus, you have anything to discuss, you are in some kind of conflicts where you need some help, we have a designated mentor-mentee session in our campus. So Parminder, would you like to add a little on this?
Yeah, I was just thinking that it was quite interesting to listen to you, and I was all lost understanding the academics and the non-academics life at KRMU. I want to tie another thread to this extremely engaging discussion today, that is the world of startups and self-employment and entrepreneurships. Young aspirants the youth will be interesting how our university is catering to this connect with the industry. Ma'am, would you like to elaborate how the opportunities to the participants, to our students are provided, that how they can connect and how they can try and test their ideas, their innovations?
Yeah. So, it's just not about if everybody is going to be employed, then who's going to create jobs? Who's going to do a startup? Who's going to be an employer? So, now with so much of focus on skill development and Make in India, these kind of programs that are running nationwide, we develop here the KR Mangalam Entrepreneurship and Incubation Center, which is acronymed as KEIC. You'll be happy to know that there are a lot of students who are actively interning. There are a lot of students who have been, helped financially to go for startups, and they're doing wonderfully. In fact, our students are even doing a lot of patents now. Now, there is a mindset, there is a stereotypical mindset. You go to a college, to a university, and what a student by and large looks for is just a placement. Pad liya aur naukri kar li, that's all. As I said in the beginning, if everybody is going to work, then who's going to employ? Who's going to lead who's going to, do things in their own way. And so from here cropped the idea that we have to instill within our students the skills of becoming good entrepreneurs, to take up, these ways of creativity and innovation that we talk of. So this can be done firstly by sensitizing them, doing a lot of workshops for them, telling them how to patent, how to go for a copyright, what is intellectual property rights, and also provide them incubation support. So such activities are also fostered in our curriculum and our day-to-day activities. I'd like to move to the industry connect. Yeah.
Yes, I was coming to this only. So it is true that university is working extensively at across various endeavors, but it is also true that no one can function in solace. Everyone needs an alliance. So is our university, and it has various alliances at various institutions across level. Though you elaborately explain the community connect at this that is functioning at KRMU, and the connection is two-way. It is not only the university is approaching the community is also approaching the university as well and strengthening the bond. But I'm sure the participants will be curious to know the industry connect. And after the university, after the student has completed their education, what next? It is a question that ponders everyone. So how universities catering to this curiosity of our youngsters, and what is the next step after they have pursued the courses at our university?
Yeah, so good question, because as we say, we need industry support and we need their connect. So as I mentioned in the beginning, not only they are our stakeholders in terms of improving our curriculum, now, we are also bringing in a lot of people from the industry as professors of practice, because there is a large gap. It is researched and evidenced through a lot of past researches that despite the curriculums and the exposures that we offer through our universities, graduates are largely unemployable. So then what's the solution? The solution is that what the skills are required in the industry, which we have through our feedbacks, they tell us these are few things which the students must develop. They lack confidence, they lack communication, they lack resilience, they lack content. So how do we now bridge that? It's just not about talking about the problem, it's about how you find the solution, as I said in the beginning. So not only till curriculum, now even as a part of a pedagogy, as of a teaching, we have professors from these industry. They're coming into our campus to give you the skills that are required. So if you want to learn, say, a programming language for that matter, besides the faculty, there would be a person who is proficient in that particular, programming or coding or anything, and the person will be there to actually give you that experiential learning. So it's the industry walking into the campus. This is something novel that's happening at KR Mangalam. And the MOUs that I mentioned, yeah. You want to add something?
Also, I just wanted to mention the role of the active placement cell at our university. That
Yeah.
is not only catering to the job demands, but also preparing the students, which you just mentioned. It is not only just fetching the jobs and asking the students to apply and go. It is preparing them, working on the feedbacks with regular sessions, the PI sessions, the GDs, and everything to gauge the good jobs at various institutions and organizations. So the future of prospects of the students after pursuing different courses is also taken care of effectively at our university.
Very, very right. Because as you said, these are few things, these life skills that we had touched upon in the beginning. These are the things which the students generally lack. So that proper guidance and training is required. Of course, we have experts and trainers here, but then the industry connect also helps us that way. Also, recently we signed in, of course, we have 140 plus MOUs, but these are few recent MOUs I could just bring out for you. We've just, one I mentioned for extension with the district commissioner of, Gurugram. We also have a lot of research MOUs. Recent one that we have signed is with Delhi University. In fact, there is not a single private university across the country beside ours where there is an MOU signed with the University of Delhi. So why are we doing all this? Is that maybe there may be limitations of certain infrastructural or certain specializations to do research. So we are networking, we are collaborating so that our students and our faculty can get that exposure in some other campus if possible, or with the help of some other professors. The idea is that there is nothing that stops you to do well. We also recently, signed an MOU with the University of Science and Technology, Meghalaya. And so it is with every school. Every school has signed multiple MOUs, which are through which we are organizing a lot of workshops. We are organizing a lot of student exchange programs, on-the-job training, and a lot of joint researches are happening. So that's how the industry is connected. And you also said very rightly, the placement, the corporate development center that we have is also connecting the industry, so that they are here to interview our children, to guide our children, and secure good placements for our students. One more another feature is the School Connect program, Parminder, that I'd like to bring focus here. And
Yes, I just wanted to just discuss the same. Now the circle has to be completed. Alliances of a university with the schools, that is what needs to be discussed, because yes, we have already discussed the connection, the alliances with the higher education institutions, the national, international institutions, the various organizations. But how the institution, how our university is going, I think it's a backward, because students are coming from school, the higher education, to the higher education institution to at our university. So what is the connection that is built up? Is there is an opportunity how the school system is connected with our university, and how we give that space to the students, to other, that the connection has to be strengthened? How? I just want you to elaborate.
I would say it is threefold to understand it in a simple manner. One is a school connect program, which is basically an interactive session which we hold for the students of class 11 and 12 at our campus, where the students are given an exposure primarily to choose a career, to explore a future of their choice. And till you actually don't see and you experience it, you don't really get to know what is in store for you. So this School Connect program is one unique feature at Mangalam University, where students of class 11 and 12, this is one, how we connect with the schools. Second thing is we connect with the schools through our extension, as I mentioned, through our projects. Each school here at our university, the 11 schools, are also connected to schools which are in our nearby vicinity, to deliver them, to develop a variety of skills in them. Say, for instance, if we would like to develop in the students some basic skills of nutrition and hygiene, it could be the School of Medical Allied Sciences going there. If we want to, help out the schools to understand something which is on the legal aspects, so the rights of the children, or the growing problems like today we have sexual harassment and many, many more things, the students of the School of Legal Studies will be putting up some camps there. With us as School of Education, that's, it's a rigorous part of our curriculum, that throughout every semester for minimum 2 weeks, the students have to be at schools, whether they are government schools or private schools. And there is one particular dedicated semester in our program where they have to be completely in schools. So we have our own KR Mangalam schools where our students are interning. We have also connect with leading schools across, prestigious schools, chain of schools in Delhi NCR. We are also open to our students interning at Kendriya Vidyalayas and government schools. So it's a good balance to understand the realities of education in the private and the public sector. So these are threefold ways in which how the School Connect program runs. And then once the student when these connections are built in well, it's also easy to then, because the students have demonstrated a performance in some school, it becomes easy to place the students in these schools because their work is seen. So these are ways in which we connect with our schools. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. Coming to the last strand of today's wonderful discussion, I would like you to share some of the proud moments of the university with all our young aspirants.
Yeah, so each one of our participants, we really truly hope that there is a time where wherever you are, in whichever place you are, whichever university you are also faces in such kind of photographs. It's so nice to see the smiling faces of our children, and I feel to share with you here a proud moment uh, of the efforts. When we say we are training our students to succeed in competitive examinations, uh, here, I mean, this is such a wonderful slide. The girls, all my girls are here, achieving and qualifying, and all of them are now just nearing completion of their degree program here, and they will be employed. So uh, these are also few things which need to be focused, which we have done, and we are proud that our students, ultimately whatever we may do, it's the effort of the student. So what better could be to share such happy moments where our students are qualifying competitive exams and also going in for higher education. Um, so these our children are also being selected for fellowship programs, and so wonderful, like coding. Our school students of engineering, they participated in the coding contests, and uh, they are for innovation and for a lot of many things, like I mean, this is amidst participants coming from different countries like India, Singapore, Thailand, Pakistan. Across countries, our students are excelling in bagging awards. So this shows that the zeal and the passion in our students is there, and you would be happy to know that these boys, Miland and Dev, you can see their photograph with our honorable vice chancellor. They won the best trophy among the 150 participating universities. Another proud moment is it's so wonderful to see your students excelling and achieving. So we are very good at sports, and our children are they're doing very well. So the entire campus life is, what I want to bring is the vibrant campus life brings these achievements, and we are so proud of our students. And these are few glimpses. I could just, because of the paucity of time, just show you 4 5. Otherwise, if I start showing achievements, I can actually keep showing it for an hour and a half. But these are few that I brought forward. And I hope the session has been meaningful to our participants. And that's all I had to share. Life at campus here is wonderful. It's wonderful. And I wish I could go back and have such a life when I was in a college. Yeah.
So I'm sure our young aspirants today are well oriented from today's deliberation and are well acquainted with our campus life at KRMU University. Now I hand over the floor to our today's webinar's presenter, Dr. Kanchan, to take our participants virtually to the world of KR Mangalam University.
Thank you so much, Parminder ma'am. I'm going to share my screen. I hope it is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Kanchan Khatreja, Assistant Professor, School of Education, going to take you through the university presentation in virtual mode. So KR Mangalam University is the complete world of education. It is recognized under the Section 2F of the UGC Act 1956. KR Mangalam Education University is the complete world of education, a pioneering institution of higher education in Haryana, established in year 2013 under the Haryana Private University Act. We have more than 3,000 students. We have 12 schools, and we have 26 acres lush green campus, more than 150 experienced faculty. So our institute, our university is spread over 26 acres of lush green campus with ultra modern amenities. We have industry integrated curriculum with international exposure and tie-ups with various foreign universities and institutions of high reputation. We have AC transportation facility across Delhi and NCR. We have fully furnished and centralized AC hostel facility for the students. We have covered 65 UG and PG programs to choose from. So we provide air-conditioned classroom equipped with audio-visual aids to our students. We have full-time faculty with rich industry experience. We have fully functional high-end laboratories across various disciplines. We have interdisciplinary project-based learning. We focus on innovative pedagogy also. We have regular recruiters. They provide the placement year after an year with over 400 plus regular recruiters in various disciplines. We provide scholarships for the meritorious students and deserving candidates. So you can see here the school engineering and technology that provides the various programs like BTech Computer Science and Engineering, BTech CSC AI and ML with academic support of various industries, BTech CSC Cyber Security with academic support, BTech CSC Data Sciences academic support, and BTech CSC Full Stack Development with academic support of Express, BTech CSC UX UI with academic support, BTech and Mechanical Engineering, Automotive Designs and Electric Vehicle with academic support of Siemens, BCA Honors and Research, AI and Data Science with academic support also in our engineering and technology courses. We do have BSc Honors Computer Science with academic support, BSc Honors Cyber Security courses. We provide BSc Honors Data Sciences. We have PG program also like MTech Computer Science and Engineering, MTech in VLSI, MTech in Power Electronic and Drive, MTech in Automobile Engineering, and MCA also. In Architecture and Design School, we have the courses Bachelor of Architecture, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Design, Bachelor of Interior Design, BSc Honors Interior Design, BA Fashion Design, BA Design, Game Design and Animation with academic support. We have the Legal Studies course as well, in which they offer BBA LLB Honors, BCom LLB Honors, BA LLB Honors, LLB Honors, and LLM courses. In the School of Management and Commerce, we provide BBA Honors with Research, Logistic and Supply Chain Management with academic support of Safe Express. We have BBA Honors with Research, Entrepreneurship with academic support of GCEC Global Foundation. We also have BBA Honors with Research, International Accounting and Finance, ACCA with academic support. BBA Honors with Research in HR Marketing, Finance, International Business, and Travel and Tourism. We also provide BBA Honors with Research, Business Intelligence and Analytics with academic support. We also have BCom Honors with Research, International Accounting and Finance, ACCA with academic support of various industries. So we also provide BCom Honors with Research with academic support of NSC. We also have BCom program. We have integrated BBA and MBA with academic support. We have MBA with academic support of Safe Express, MBA Logistics and Supply Chain Management, MBA Digital Marketing with academic support of Immerticus. We have Basic and Applied Sciences school, in which we offer BSc Honors with Research, Physics, Chemistry, and Mathematics. Apart from it, we have BSc Honors with Research, Forensic Sciences. We have MSc Honors part-time courses as well. In Medical and Allied Sciences program, we provide D Pharma, B Pharma, Bachelor of Physiotherapy, Master of Pharmacy, Pharmaceutics, and Pharmacology. In Agriculture Sciences course, we provide BSc Honors Agriculture. We have School of Education, We have the courses. In bachelor courses, we have Bachelor of Elementary Education, that is BLEd program. It is 4-year program and professional program. We have 2-year course, that is B.Ed, Bachelor of Education. We have post-graduation program also, MA in Education. In School of Humanities, we have BA Honors with Research, English subject, Economics, Psychology, BA Chinese, BA Political Science. In BA program, we have such options. In MA program, we have English, Economics, MA in Applied Psychology. That's it. And in Hotel Management and Catering Technology, we have Bachelor of Hotel Management and Catering Technology, BHMCT. In the School of Journalism and Mass Communication, we have BA Honors with Research, Journalism and Mass Communication program. Apart from this, we have Master's program also, MA Journalism and Mass Communication. We also provide doctorate, PhD in all disciplines. We have lateral entry and migration facility also in our KR Mangalam University. We do have industry collaboration. In this slide, you can see the various industry collaboration like IBM, NSE, Siemens, and various industries. So we also focus on National Education Policy 2020 that focuses on flexibility in choice of courses. We provide creative combination of subjects and disciplines, and we need-based curricular structures, no hard separation between different areas of learning. So it has flexibility, multidisciplinary action, holistic education, and student empowerment. So in multiple entry and exit option, you can see certificate we can provide after completing 1-year course in a discipline or field. We provide diploma after 2 years of the study or bachelor degrees program after a 3-year program. In bachelor degree with research, honors, engineering, and in case of a 4-year bachelor program. For the master program, under this option, a 2-year program with the 2nd year devoted entirely to the research for those who have completed the 3-year bachelor's degree program. A 1-year master program for students who are completing a 4-year bachelor program with honors or honors with research. We provide an integrated 5-year bachelor's master program with an option to exit at the end of the 3rd year with a bachelor's degree. So we have the credit system through Academic Bank of Credits, that is ABC. So you can see in this slide, the Center of Excellence at KR Mangalam University. We focus on the SDGs, that is Sustainable Development Goals. In SDG 1, you can see we focus on the end of the poverty. In SDG 4, we focus on quality education, as Tanya ma'am has already told you about the experiential learning, industry collaboration, and research, emphasis on the research. Our students are indulged in various research projects. In SDG 5, you can see we focus on gender equality. SDG 8, we focus on the work and economic growth of the students. SDG 9, we give the exposure of the industry to our students. They are connected with the industry to complete their project, or we can say they are connected for their internship program. So SDG 9 is focusing on industry innovation and infrastructure. SDG 10 is related to the reduced inequality, and SDG 16 focuses on access to justice. SDG 17 is related to global partnership, as ma'am has already told our participant that we have connected with the globally with the industrial collaboration through the MOU and through the research project and for the experiential learning also. In this slide, you can see we are providing our students, we are preparing our students for an employer, not for an employee. So we have established a KEIC, that is KR Mangalam Entrepreneurship and Incubation Center, where students learn how to start up their business. Our faculty, our renowned faculty and experienced faculty provide every time the support and guidance where our alumni and students can join it and start up their business. So we provide students entrepreneurship skills also, as KR Mangalam University aims to support entrepreneurial ideas to our youth and work to hone professional skills to make them future ready. So KEIC supports you with networking support, deep learning, legal support, co-working, startup ecosystem support, startup connects, and mentoring support. In this slide, you can see we have the Center of Excellence in Robotics and Automation. We give our students to explore, and our students are connected with IIT Bombay, and they have developed drones, autonomous drones, various tools like Krishi boats, surveillance drones, leader-based, photogrammetric drones. So we give emphasis on the innovation so that students can bring up with the new ideas. So we have a number of options, number of tools you can see here our students have prepared and come up with the good ideas. In the next slide, we focuses on innovative teaching pedagogy. You can see here our students are School of Architecture. They have created a smart ashram and they have prepared an innovative design for this smart ashram and come up with the new ideas and shown their creativity. So you can see the various examples in KR Mangalam University. So life beyond the academics, students can join the various clubs. They are connected with the community. The life beyond the academics include the industry connect programs and mentor-mentee program. Here you can see the various clubs. Students can join Chetna Society, E-Yantra Society. We have NSS Society, Health Society, MUN Society, Rhetoric Society, where students can build up their personality. So we focus on holistic development of our students. We provide hostel facility and sports facility. In hostel, our hostels are equipped with AC facilities and well-furnished furniture and dining facility also. So we provide our students sports facility like table tennis, cricket, volleyball, and many more. So we are giving these kind of facilities with the help of our professionals coach. So we giving our students the international exposure. Like you can see, we are collaborated with Middlesex University London, University of Plymouth, Cardiff University, SIU University, UWE Bristol, University of the West of England, Cardiff Metropolitan University, and many more, where the students can indulge with the exchange programs and they learn from each other. We have international exposure to our students, where our students visited and learned, and they did their projects. They went the Cardiff Metropolitan University with the new ideas, and they learn and complete their internship as well. So you can see in this slide the placements. We have the 100% placement assistance. One of our alumni, Daksh Mehta, got the 36 lakh per annum package, and we have, you can see the various recruiters list in this slide: Zomato, Dell, GB, HCL, and many more. We provide scholarships to our meritorious students, super achievers. We have sports-based scholarship also for the students who are good in sports. As we know, the healthy mind resides in the healthy body. So we focus on such scholarship also, where students can show their talent in sports. So by providing such scholarship, we motivate our students so that they can excel other than the academics part. So KRMU scholarship program also include for the defense personnel also. KRMU scholarship for the alumni students. KRMU provides scholarship for the CUET, JEE, CAT, MAT, and other competitive exams qualified students also. We have faculty staff ward concession. They can enroll here and get the concession also. We also provide students loan. We assist them from multiple banks like ICICI Bank, Axis Bank, and they have the easy EMI options. So 100% loan covering all the expenses. So it is very hassle-free and quick process. You can come up and get the idea about this EMI option. So coming to the admission process, it covers the following process. In first step, you can initiate the application. And in the second option, you apply for the payment. And in the third step, submit your application. And in the fourth step, take entrance test. And in the fifth step, appear for interaction. Interaction will be with the concerned school faculty and the personals others. And in this step 6, you get the admission offer. And the last step, that you can get enrolled for the particular courses. So KR Mangalam University is always ready to help. So you can contact with us, and the mobile and the phone number is on the screen. You can connect with Facebook. You can connect us with us Instagram. We are also on the YouTube. So please pen down your query and these numbers, and you can send us the query, and we will respond to you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jyoti ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, Dr. Tanya, our amazing dean. Thank you so much, Ms. Parminder, for doing the session so well. And thank you so much, attendees. We shall be sending you the participation certificates very, very soon. And thank you again for joining us today. Have a great weekend ahead, and we hope to see you again. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.